Hello, my name is Shadley. Welcome back to another episode of Vicky 2, and again, still trying to think of the name of the series, but anyway, you probably know it already, I don't. Right, so we're still struggling a little bit with our economy, but I did realise between the episodes that we still have a lot of diplo points that I'm not using. Let's actually have a look. So I know that they're not accepting it, but the diplo value is, okay, it's getting better. Political consideration 25, okay. Let's improve relations with France. If I could ally France, that would actually give me quite a strong ally there, and that might actually, let's have a look. Denmark has increased their army size quite massively now. They got almost as much infantry as I do. I got a bit more cavalry, but they also got the same amount of artillery. So yeah, there's not a massive difference in there. They are only allied to Holstein. They don't actually... Oh, Holstein is protected by Prussia. Interesting. But yeah, I would certainly like to take Denmark away. Or unite ourselves into Scandinavia. Actually, that might be the name of the series. Scandinavian Empire. Maybe. Well, you already know. I don't. I'll need to think about it still a little bit, but that's a possibility. Okay, so slowly losing the liberal agitations at least, but our secondary power status, well, is currently slipping a little bit. If we lose Norway, which I hopefully don't. Oh, people want to vote for another reform. Let's have a look. So there are quite a few people wanting to get some... Well, just about half of the people want some of these reforms. Interestingly enough. But we've got a movement for suffrage. What exactly do they want? Wealth-weighted voting system. It would increase immigration. And in this game, you kind of do want to have a bit more population, of course. Oh! British hospital, army traditions of vaccination. And combat medicine. So the attrition goes down a long way. How much? Well, we can't see the stuff yet. Oh, we could disband that regiment. I suppose that's not necessarily a terrible idea. Yeah, disband undermanned regiment. That's going to allow us to have a... Well, not pay quite as much for the military. In the end, that might be quite good. We'll still have one cavalry unit there anyway. At least we're making money now. Very slowly. I'm going to repay some of the loan here. Like another £100 or so. Oh, tax efficiency goes up. Excellent. That's going to increase our income massively. Yeah, there we go. Let's actually have a look. This factory is, well, they're slowly working on it. Very slowly. But they haven't started working on any of the railway projects yet. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pay off the loans first, just so that, oh, agitation dies down. Alright, good. I'm going to pay like £1,000 worth of loan away now. Again, it's not a massive expenditure in the end, but it's still something that I'd like to get rid of. And now we're still, oh, Conservatives are still losing power. Liberals are starting to be quite effective. Or quite powerful in the upper house. I think we now can repay the entire loan. There we go. Don't need to pay any interest. And the effective tax is 26% now. And let's have a look. Middle strata becomes more liberal. We gain prestige. Sure, prestige is always nice. That's going to keep us as a secondary power. And now that we're getting so much money, I think what we might want to do is... Actually, what I want to do is I want to start investing in this one. I can't invest fully, but I can invest at least a little bit. That means that they'll get some of the resources in there. It's going to get at least slightly closer to being able to complete the building or start constructing the building. That's going to be our first factory by the looks of it. Unless we could build a, say, a factory in Svealand. Paper mill is something that I cannot build. Is it because I don't have the money for that? Okay, well, but like paper or actually lumber might be even better. Just going through these events. Also, we got more points or diplo points. We might want to actually increase relations there. Just making sure. Is anyone allied to? No, you got your Holstein as a puppet. But that's about it. We've got a newspaper war between Burma and Siam. Because of Holstein. Okay, they're afraid of Hamburg. Oh, okay, so Denmark and Russia are on friendly terms. British research completed. Prices of luxury clothing go up, and new inventions, fair enough. Now, I believe once we reach 1.2 million adult population, that might give us another focus, but I don't... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think it is. Okay, so... Oh! Austria declared on Denmark. Austrian war /vegan freedom against Austria, okay. So how much do you have? You've got 9 regiments so far. Interesting. I mean, now that we got the extra income, we can start putting up our military spending up again. Go for 25% right now. So who are you fighting? Oh wow, you're fighting pretty much everyone. Let's start justifying a war against acquiring a state. That's gonna increase quite a bit of infamy. Great Britain wants to, or United Kingdom rather, wants to go through my nation. It's probably fine. Also, I think we want to move our army down south. Let's go to Skåne for the time being. Well, oh, Jacobin uprising again. Actually, let's have a look. Can we afford... We can afford spending a bit more money on this. Put in another £1,000. We've got our ships here, which are not in a good shape. We might want to start increasing the ship upkeep as well. Secret Society. Oh, and what was the... Right, war between Austria and Denmark. Afghanistan goes to war against Bukharan. Or Bukhara. And Belgium relations with United Kingdom are fairly good. Alright then. Austria wants to go through my lands. So Denmark does have a lot of troops in there, but we first need to justify the war goal. Denmark is mobilizing. The Danish menace. Oh. Well, we'll get the Casus Belli a bit faster then. That's quite nice. I think I'm actually going to take the next thing in the research. Oh. Okay, we've got quite a bit of infamy there. But now we get more research points. I think what we might want to do is muzzle-loaded rifles right now. So we can get the engineers so we can siege down things a little bit faster. Not to mention we get a lot more research points now anyway. It was what? 12 or something like that, maybe? Or 8, 11, I don't remember. We've got another 50% from tech knowledge, so that does help a long way. So did you already make peace? You did. And you did lose Schleswig, who is in the sphere of Austria. Holstein is still in... They're still a satellite of Denmark. Now, to be fair, I don't have any allies right now. Can I get an ally from... No, that's still a bit far away. We can... certainly improve relations with France. What about Russia? Would you be willing to ally me? They will not accept. Because? Too many alliances. Bit reluctance. Our strength is a bit small. Infamy. Okay, yeah, I suppose that does make sense. And political consideration. Well, at least the infamy is going down slowly, because we're at peace. How's the... No, the factory's still not completed. You know what, I'm just gonna invest another £1,000. Or, let's go for 2,000. I'll let the... Oh, the Danish menace. Caspelli making speed goes up and up. Okay, still 130 days. I think we may need to start increasing the military funding. Let's go for 50%. That might mean that we lose a little bit of money. Liberal Students Association must be allowed to express their opinions. Probably the best. I don't want to have revolts in our background. Ooh. Right, yeah, never mind. Plurality? Sure, because that should increase the research points a little bit. Iron Blood. We shall dig greedily. Because we want to have more resources. And now we're losing some money. But how the... Oh! They have got on all the resources in here, just a final bit of money that they need there. And then we'll finally start building the... Actually, where is it that they're building it? Oh, right, so it's going to be in Stockholm. Reactionaries go up, okay. So Denmark has demobilized. I don't know how much they mobilized when they did. So there's a war in Southeast Asia. Other than that, not really any other wars. So Denmark is friendly to Prussia still. Also, if we have a look at the great powers, so Prussia is number 5. Spain is number 6. Right? Yeah, it is. Oh, wait, no. Prussia is number 3. So it's 1 through 4 over here, and then 5 through 8 on this side. Yeah, that makes sense. Right, just looking at the sort by rank here. So we are just above Brazil by the looks of it, and just below 2 Sicilies. If we can take Denmark, or at least part of Denmark, then we should be growing quite a bit. If we can't, then we do have a problem. That might actually, since you're friendly with Denmark, we're not allied with them, I will improve relations with Prussia a little bit. Like, Prussia might be a useful ally against Russia instead. Okay, so the money is kind of going up and down there right now. But we now started working on the explosion factory. Once we get that completed, hopefully it will start producing stuff. Or start making a lot of profit, because I have a feeling that... Actually, let's have a look at the explosives. Why cannot I find you? I'm sure that is here somewhere. Is it in this? It is in industrial. Okay, it is on high demand. It's had a bit of small price drop in there, but it's slowly climbing up again. So if we can just get the resource required for it... Actually, details. Let's have a look. What does it require? Maybe use for artillery and military consumption. Okay, well, I mean, that is actually going to be quite useful for us if we start fighting a lot of wars. Okay, Denmark has actually removed their cavalry. Interesting. Also some of their infantry. Danish menace. Slowly getting the war justification done. There we go. Oh, we can take Jylland, but we can't take their capital. I mean, Jylland might not be terrible either, but... Can I add in another justification? Maybe. Also, is there... timing when it wears off? I don't know. Ah, we got a year before it expires. Okay. Let's increase that to the max. Is there still inventions that we might get for the extra tax? There is. So hopefully we get that soon. And we might get some prestige from various things, and population growth, and other things. Okay. Jacobin uprisings. Let's actually have a look at the movement. So there is the campaign for free press. There isn't actually any revolutionaries right now, which is quite handy. Although they are certainly trying. With their bloody uprisings. Did I put it on? I did put it on 100% stockpile. Again, we don't have the engineers yet, but once we can get the organization up to max, that's going to be fine. Also, the rifles are going to be done in December this year, so we might want to wait for that to be done. Denmark just recruited... okay, yeah, they got the cavalry back. It's going to be a bit tricky. I mean, I can always mobilize my troops. That's going to give us 9 regiments of irregulars, I think. Or 9 regiments of something. Mostly irregulars, I reckon. At least the factory is going to be completed probably during the war or slightly after the war, depending on how long it takes. Now, they got 2 ships there. Our fleet is certainly not in fighting shape, though. So let's go ahead and increase that to at least like 50%. Which does mean that we are losing money now. Even faster. Okay, so there's another people, or another set of, suffrage movement once, well, that's a smaller movement. I think I might wait on the reforms a little bit, though, like the free press, oh, only 11% want that. Of the population, anyway. Okay, yeah, actually, I might want to wait until the population want more of these. Just so you know. We don't rush immediately into the things there and then cause problems for us later. Agitation suppressed. Okay, good. Also, France. They will not accept it's minus 25 now. Is the infamy there? It does affect. So if I was to increase relations enough with France, I might be able to ally them. You ally to the Russians, Papal State and Sardinian Piedmont. Let's have a look. So is Denmark still... You ally with Hanover. Oh. We may need to get an ally before we... Well, I think it's going to be a bit too late now, unfortunately. Just making sure. Are you... You got a lot of truces. Yeah, we got until March to declare our war. Otherwise the infamy was for nothing. But you're not in a sphere, so that's good. The population has gone down a little bit. Well, I mean, I suppose you did lose part of the territory. Army attrition goes down. Can I sail these over? I can. Not that they're in a good shape, but I can sail them. Just so that they'll be a little bit closer here and maybe do some blockading if need be. Liberal insurrection. Okay, we'll negotiate with the leaders once more. But yeah, we should be able to get a little bit more in here for the strength. Fire sermon, okay. Oh, actually making money now. Good. Very good. Let's go ahead and increase the naval funding to like 75%. It doesn't need to be fully funded, but I think if we can get at least a couple ships that are capable of fighting the Danish fleet, then that should be fine. Also, there might be the Hanoverian fleet. Oh, and the literacy has grown. That's nice. So we should be getting the rifles soon. Greece goes bankrupt. Oh no. How many nations have we given loans now? Oh, we've given a lot to Sardinia. And of course we gave some to Greece, but they can't pay us back. Which is a bit unfortunate. Actually, I think I need to check one thing real quick, so... Okay, never mind. Just had to check how much time we have left in the episode. We've still got quite a bit, though. So if we want to fight Denmark, I don't... Oh, there we go. We got the engineer, unlock, and the combat with. Now, I think we might want to get the... Honestly, probably the clean coal. Or factories true, but no, I think we'll go for the clean coal. It's going to be researched really quickly. After that, maybe more culture for the education efficiency. Or prestige stuff. One or the other. And then maybe commerce for the input efficiency. Or, stock exchange would be good for the taxes. Okay, so I think we'll take the clean coal. Then maybe stock exchange. Then positivism. Oh, and we got immediately the discovery. So infantry tax goes higher. Actually, how many techs do they have? Just out of curiosity. Can I see it somewhere? I know that I've seen it in certain places, but... They got 6 army techs, so they might have the same that we do. They got 5 naval techs, same as us. Oh, actually, that's the thing. If I take... Yeah, if I take Denmark, that's going to bring me a little bit closer to Africa, so it is possible for us to colonize in here, maybe. But we need to get some naval techs and other techs in order to get the range in there. Okay, I'll wait a little bit longer to just have a look at the situation, what's going to happen. I'm losing a lot of money, that's what's going to happen. Troops are in good order. Or good enough order, anyway. I'm going to have to take some loans over here, aren't we? Did they just recruit another one? No? Maybe? No, I think they're building something. There's some Russian ships going past. Now we're losing money. Okay, I don't think we can actually afford doing the war then. Unless we can... How many loans have we taken already? We've taken some from Russia and Ottomans. The National Bank has nothing to give us. Is there any... Ah, they are building railroads, maybe? Well, we can't help with that, but... Yeah, more railroads is always nice, and steel factory is going to be really useful. That is actually something that we desperately need anyway. Fire sermon. Okay, well here's the thing. They are on low morale or organization right now, so I think if we are to declare war on them right now, acquire state. Zealand. Plus 28 war score to demand in peace deal. We'll go for this. I mean, I'm sure that we are now fighting Denmark and Holstein at least, maybe Hanover. But if we move in there immediately... Also, let's slow down to speed 3 to begin with. They might start mobilizing, but if we can... Oh, okay, they got their fleet in there. Let's go ahead and engage the fleet. Not let them charge to get their morale up. Too high anyway. So, let's have a look. Okay, Hanover did join in. On the other hand, if we get our fleet in there, we engage the fleet. Both sides have a bit poor fleet quality, to be fair. Secret Society, yeah, we'll take some more liberals, I suppose. Oh, we actually... Oh, right, because we had so many ships that are in terrible quality, but we now sank one of them. Compulsory elementary schooling introduced. Some prestige and a lot of research points. Well, some research points. Oh, but they managed to get to 27,000 now. Oh, and that's enemy ship. Who joined that? Why am I fighting Prussia? Wait, was Denmark pushed into the sphere somehow? No, they're friendly. Show wars. So I'm fighting against Prussia, Denmark, Holstein, and Hanover. Aha. That's bad news. Well, our fleet is not going to be able to do anything, so we are going to be standing here then. Well, this war is not going quite as I planned. Let's see. We lost 4 ships. 1 man of war, 2 frigates, and 1 transport. And we destroyed 1 transport. Yeah, that wasn't good. Oh, well, there's the Prussian army. They just landed in troops there. Luckily, they are rather small in numbers. And it's no infantry whatsoever. It's just cavalry and artillery. Let's have a look at the battle here. So yeah, they've got cavalry, engineers, and artillery. And now Denmark landed in. Their troops. We've got some artillery at least to help us here. That was a nice victory. They are now retreating there, but do we go after that one? Try to destroy it? They are landing in more troops there. Or I could go after the Danish army. who are probably not in full strength quite yet, but this is a tricky situation for sure. I wasn't expecting a Prussian intervention. I wonder, great powers, France, they will not accept an alliance. I can at least improve relations with them. And maybe Russia as well. Russia would not accept an alliance because our current Y is minus 49, okay. But it would still be minus 50 even with that. Well, at least we tried. Okay, we caught the Prussian army here again, and this time I think we are destroying it. Prussia. Okay, I think this is actually the best deal that I can get right now. It's a white piece. Let's go back to Stockholm then. At least we didn't lose anything. Well, we lost some ships, I suppose, but beyond that, and actually some manpower. Söderman, where is Söderman? Is it up north? Or is it in... Well, that's 2 infantry. We can probably disband those 2 and then get replacements somewhere else. It's going to save us a little bit more cash. Springtime of Nations. The relative quiet of the early 19th century was broken with crashing rivalry in 1843, as liberal agitation erupted into open revolution across the continent. Monarchical ancient regiments of Europe could only look on in horror and disgust as the hymns of the French Revolution could again be heard echoing from Europe's tumultuous streets, and students and youth again gather under the Republican tricolour, celebrating the ideals, dreams and wishes of a young generation, animated by the powerful message of human liberty in economic, culture, societal and national affairs. That was European liberalism. Alright then. But we are actually out of time with this episode, so if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, subscribe if I haven't already. Also, check out the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.